I haven't had my tea yet. That's the problem. So a couple videos ago, we planted peppers. We started them from seed. And in that video, I believe I made a prediction that I was planting them so I wouldn't have to up-pot them, but we probably would be up-potting. Well, guess what? That's this video. We are up-potting peppers today. We have a whole bunch to do. I don't know which ones are which, so I have my label tape here so that I can label them as we go, because I want everything labeled. I don't want there to be surprises because my kids can't handle heat and I love heat. So we're not going to mess around with that. So, I'm Suze. This is My Witchy Homestead. Welcome, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. The first step in today's process is we need to moisten our soil, which means it's hand sturdy time. Whoop. So I got a bigger bucket. This is going to end up in the garden after holes have been drilled in it. And I just have the cheap dollar store potting mix again. This is much easier to work in than that chip bowl. Yep, perfect. Squeezes, holds its shape, doesn't wring the water out. It's where it's supposed to be. I'm going to be doing this a little bit at a time. I'm not bringing them all out all at once because that seems like overwhelming. It seems overwhelming. So for this one, we have an Agi lemon. Sugar Rush peach. Early California Wonder. And another Early California Wonder. Okay. So we have our labels made. Let's go. This process makes me so nervous. Because this is when I can kill plants. And I don't want to kill plants. That's why I didn't want to do this. So. Ooh, roots. And this is why they need to be up-potted, because so many roots. Oh, there you are. Okay. Put you down in there. We'll get this guy in here. They're not quite as dry as I was hoping. I watered them on Monday. But that's okay. It still needs to be done. Okay. There's him. Do not let me do this with my tomatoes in a couple weeks. Please. There we go. So I'm just making a hole in the, it filled in, never mind. Done a long time ago. I am going into my second year of homesteading, gardening-ness. And I want, maybe not while I'm writing. going into second year with the garden, second year starting seeds, second year homesteading, sort of. I'm a lot less excited this year. Last year everything was new. Last year, you know, the beds were being built, the dirt was being delivered, there was all these visions of all the tomatoes I'm going to grow and all the peppers and all the things I'm going to make with it. And little did I know how little was going to come out of my garden, for the amount of money and time that was put into it, and energy, and I was so disappointed. This year, I'm excited in a different way. I'm excited because I get to keep going. I'm excited it's still there. I'm excited because I'm trying new things. I'm excited to see if what I tried to do with my soil actually works. And I'm excited to see how much I can produce this year compared to last year. But at the same time, I know how much my garden produced last year. I just pulled out the wrong plant because I'm not paying attention. Here we go. I know how little it produced last year and how disappointed I was. So we'll have to see. I've added amendments in the fall. I added amendments in the fall before I called it quits for the season. Oh, there's a big freaking, oh, that's part of a cup. And I have amendments for the spring, which some of them, unfortunately, like the compost, won't be here until after the onions get put out. I'm also really nervous about my onions because I'm putting them out in the garden almost a month before what I did last year, because there just was no garden at this time last year. And I get to help my friend start her garden, which is a lot of fun because she's, you know, watching me, and she knows how little I got. But she still wants to try, so I'm going to start her some tomatoes we'll be doing that together in about 2 weeks. But she wants to grow a garden, specifically tomatoes, so that she can make pasta sauce and pizza sauce. Because the price of basic pasta sauce has gotten ridiculous up here. So, why not? So we're going to be starting those for her. And there is an excitement because I'm trying new things, but it's the new excitement is gone, I guess. And the worry is there. I don't know how much my garden's going to produce. I hope it produces better than last year. And I guess that's everybody's hope, right? Is that it always produces better. I have heard it takes 3 to 5 years for a garden to fully be in a really good spot. And we're obviously just starting year 2. So I'm trying to keep my hopes and expectations a little bit more reined in this year, I guess. So. So there's 4 sage plants in that cup. And I think I'm going to break it down to 2 and 2. Yeah. think that's what I'm going to do, 2 and 2. Shoot, that's my husband. Me too. Bye. To watch me do this anymore. I'm gonna grab something. This is gonna take hours, or a while. I have a pot. I bought an onion. I bought actually a couple onions at a local farm in the fall. I'm trying to loosen my soil because now that it's wet, it's all clumping together. I bought a couple onions in the fall from a local farm to try and save for seed. I wanted to plant the onion in my garden to get seed. But he's not doing very well. He's sprouted, or and it's put on a flower. So I'm going to plant it in soil in hopes of something, and then plant it out in the garden when it's time. Because it's not going to make it. So instead of watching me do that, you're going to watch me do this, which is way more fun. So let's put you down. So I'm only filling it up about halfway. I'm going to put the onion in and then bury it about halfway. There we go. That's planted. So, once I'm done, I'm just going to spray them down, give them a good water, and then put them back under the grow lights. I realized I have a lot more than I thought I did. So I'm just going to keep going and see what happens. Thanks for spending time with me. I'm going to keep going on this project, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.